Green is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Lively in at center. And for the Bulls, we've got DeRozan. White is out there with Dosunmu, and it's Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward. Players, as we can see, starting to wear down this late in the season. You got to be careful of that, Doris. How important, then, is depth at this point of the year?
Yeah, Kevin, it's critical. It's almost impossible not to have some nicks and bumps as the season winds down. Teams that can use their whole bench typically have an advantage down the stretch because you can rest those guys who maybe are a little bit more banged up than you'd like to see.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Here's Lively. Shot clock at 6. Doncic passes to Green. The tray. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And White kicks to DeRozan. Back to White. Passes it to Vucevic. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Doncic with it. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectations. Somehow he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game. He can't get it to go. White with the defensive effort. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Now here's Jones following the miss by DeRozan. A nice shot by Irving.
Excellent setup. The three-shot preparation, getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see it, Kyrie.
Doncic against White. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Here's Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dosunmu, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Yeah, you love the unselfishness of DeMar. We know he's a capable scorer. That time sets his teammate.
Doncic dishes to Jones. Outside Irving. Tries it from the top of the key, and he nails the jumper. Irving's got 5.
Oh, guys, there are not many strokes more pure than that of Kyrie Irving's.
White looking around. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 3.
2 minutes.
Outside, Green. Pass to Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, at his size, Luka Doncic against a quality contest, able to still finish it.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Taylor comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Terry's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Carter in for White. Now here is Carter. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Back to Caruso. Launches a 3. Good on the triple.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Shot from 12. And it's Dallas with another.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Terry. The feed to Taylor. Carter outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here's Exum. Still scoreless. Here he goes. Pass to Washington. Taylor with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Terry outside. Tries it again. And it's in off the backboard.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside Irving. Fires away from way outside. That shot no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
What would you pick right now, Doris, is one of the things that impresses you most about playing the NBA?
Boy, Kev, there's a couple of things that really stand out. Number one, the ball skills that players have and the ability to shoot the ball with range off the bounce. Those are game-changing aspects in today's NBA.
Kobe White is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Terry. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
How about the ups of Dwight Powell? He's making these lobs look easy.
Here's White. Dishes to Vucevic. And that one drops. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game.
Sees his man at the angle on the interior and drops a dime right there.
Doncic passes to Washington. Dallas moving it around. Hardaway kicks to Irving. There's the drive. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
So many things go into Kyrie Irving's game. Right there, the quickness and the craftiness on the drive. It's special.
And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
Hey, Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
Now White, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. White the pass to Dosunmu. Great open look there.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Doncic looking it over. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. And it's White with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Outside DeRozan. Shoots over Powell. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by White. White's got his fourth assist in this one. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Hardaway against Terry. Over in the corner, Doncic. Can't hit from in close. So for Dallas, their last game a win against the Heat.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls.
Well, once a non-existent part of his game, right? Vucevic now is a threat from 3. You have to honor that shot.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, angles. Sometimes as a coach, you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks for the report.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Going with an almost entirely new group. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Taylor comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Terry. And it's Carter in for White. Kleba finds Gafford. And here's Hardy. Back to Exum. Here's Kleba. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Drummond in the post. Gafford's there. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Carter outside. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Exum kicks to Kleba. 40 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Exum. Back to Kleba. It's stolen by Taylor. Got a piece of it. And he stays with it. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Maverick substitution. Lively.
Mavericks trail by 5. Exum passes to Lively. Here's Gafford. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Miami. Exum's shot is off. Now here's Dosumu. Caruso finds Carter. A 3-ball. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Chicago. They finish off the second quarter with a 13-4 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They were able to take control in the second quarter and finish the half ahead by 5. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
They found a slight edge on the boards, and they've done it with nothing but raw determination. I mean, look, they've got talent, but the passion is there, and that separates these guys. They're simply refusing to give up possession.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Well, their paint presence was non-existent. They haven't put any pressure on the defense in terms of attacking the cup. It's simple. If you want to be successful in this league, you can't be a one-dimensional jump shooting team.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Chicago leading by 5, getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Derek Jones is out there with Green, and it's Lively in at the center, locking down the middle. Caruso, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so Caruso nails both of them. Mavericks trail by 7. Doncic passes to Jones. And the shot goes in. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
White, good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The Mavericks shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. He lobs it up.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Chicago leading by 5. The pass to Vucevic. Now here's Dosunmu. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Vucevic with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Lively the pass to Jones. Doncic outside. Doncic on the drive inside.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Caruso against Green. That shot off. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 7. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit, and that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. With the fadeaway, Doncic gets it to go inside.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. And it goes out of bounds. A last touch by Irving. And here's a look at some numbers for DeMar DeRozan. Chicago calls timeout.
Timeout call.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Taylor comes in for Alex Caruso. Terry's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Carter in for White. Carter looking around.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. The layup off target. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Gafford throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Terry kicks to Carter. He dishes it to DeRozan. Hardaway against Terry. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Out to Carter. There's the 3. Rebounded by Gafford.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Hardaway. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Well, in today's NBA, you've got to be able to play in pick and roll, and Hardaway doing work right there.
Here's Drummond. 41 seconds left to play in the third. He can't hit that time.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Washington kicks to Doncic. With the teardrop, Gafford, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Outside DeRozan. Passes it to Carter. And another miss by Chicago. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Mavericks on top as they end the third quarter on a 14-4 run. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Alex Caruso. Carter out there with Kobe White. And it's Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here is Hardaway. Now Washington. Caruso grabs the miss. Pass to Vucevic. Pulls up. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Lively. Now Washington. The pass to Hardy. Outside Irving. From deep 3-point land. And Vucevic pulls it down. And for the Bulls, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. White dishes to Carter. DeRozan against Washington. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Knocked loose. Passes it to Hardy. Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 1. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
White finds Carter. DeRozan scanning the floor. Irving against Carter. From the arc. And it's White missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Hardy. Lively's shot is off. Carter against Hardaway. Carter down low. Rebounded by Hardaway. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Hardy. No good from outside. The Bulls trailing. Here's Carter, and there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And the Mavericks call time here. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Dallas. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Irving passes to Green. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside, White. Pass to DeRozan. A fader. Good work there as it goes. 6 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, my goodness. You could tell DeMar DeRozan demanded the basketball. He wanted the chance to be the deciding factor.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
Chicago leading by 3. Outside White. No one near him.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Dosunmu. Laces one from 3.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And that's an intentional foul.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left in the game. And he commits the intentional foul.
Jr. 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
You know, DeMar DeRozan remains a remarkable offensive talent. He has now crossed that remarkable 20,000 career point club.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 6. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
On your feet, fans, make some noise. It's time for T-shirts. Give it up one more time for your Chicago Lovable.
Here's Irving. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones, the pass to Gafford. The 3 for Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Chicago, Alex Caruso.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
Outside White. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
Just we focusing in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.